everybody? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece Chapter 596. Once again, another setup chapter, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't like this one as much as I liked the one before it. It was still a pretty okay chapter, but the one thing that really stood out to me was the fact that you had Nico Robin, who was saying, you know what, I want to get stronger for the sake of somebody else. It's the first time ever, and she says, Luffy, I wonder if I'll get stronger by seeing the world through the eyes of your father. And so it's looked like Oda is setting up a reunion between father and son and using Nico Robin as a way to do it. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that one. I like that. And just seeing Nico Robin's kind of flashback through it where, you know, she's thinking about how she was being betrayed as a kid because she was the lone survivor of her village. The world government basically wiped them out. Everybody looked at her like she was scum. She had to do horrible things in order to survive. You know, stuff was implied or whatnot. And, you know, because she said, I'll do anything you want. And then you have, like, the whole stuff with Crocodile. And now when you look at it and she's thinking about how Luffy went to save her in Annie's lobby, it just shows you. Nico Robin, for a very long time, she had been living on her own. And it's almost like she has, I won't say Stockholm Syndrome, but it's kind of similar. And what you're seeing is for a while she was kind of sticking towards the darkness because that's what she knew, loneliness, and never really, you know, confided in anybody. Luffy started to bring her out of it. Annie's lobby happened, then Luffy pulled out of that darkness, and now she's taking that next step in her character development and her character growth, where she's saying, I wanna help this guy. I believe in what he's trying to do enough to where I want to support him in any way possible. And maybe the best way for me to do that is to embrace where I'm from. Accept that I am an archaeologist, which she had already done, but accept that she was from O'Hara and understand that there's something different about her, and maybe going and seeing the world through Dragon and making that connection will allow her to make something better of herself where she's a better value to Luffy and the crew. Because right now, she's just kind of there. She's, you know, pretty talented fighter, pretty intelligent, but it's just like Zoro is a good fighter. Sanji's pretty damn intelligent. Nami's pretty damn intelligent. What are you doing? You can't even make sandwiches. That's what Sanji does. Like, what are you doing? You're going to look at the different poneglyphs and look at the decryptions and shit and take out your little notepad and get the fuck out of here with all these other hands. The only thing she can do is wink off the straw hats. So I like what you see there. Yeah, that Nico Robin disrespect. I know some Nico Robin fanboys, so I throw the shade in there. But I like that part, and I really like how Nami is just like, yeah, crocodile tears again, crying, saying, I want to stay here and I want to study. Oh, well, okay, I'll just throw myself into ocean. I'll die. Forgive me in my next life. They say, oh, boo-hoo, we can't let her die. We can't let her die. I can't believe that this is happening. Such a young, beautiful girl. She is thinking dangerous thoughts like this, and then she just flips the switch on them, right? That's why I love Nami so much. She flips the switch, and she says, hey, yo, I need a house to live in. I need food to eat. I need books to read. I'm taking this guy with me. He's gonna teach me everything I need to know. Oh, that weather ball right there. Oh, that can be turned into a weapon. Teach me all about that shit. I like what you see with Nami at that point, because Nami, her motivation's sincere. Because just like with Nico Robin, Nami got pulled out of a dark situation, man. And I like how Oda just put in that one moment out of One Piece that's still my favorite scene, where Nami's crying. She's in Arlong Park. Everything's falling all around her. Luffy looks at her. She makes that eye contact. Tears welling up in her eyes. She says, help me, Luffy. Luffy puts that damn straw hat on her head, walks into Arlong Park, says, which one of you guys is Arlong? And just knocks the fuck out of Arlong. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that Oda just put those series of events in there to kind of show, like, okay, Nami's just like, you help me out. You're currently in your darkest moment. I understand what you're saying, but when we meet back up, I'm going to be able to help you in ways that you don't understand. And she does the beautiful thing, okay? Like, she does like it's like the suke boke or some shit. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the slapstick stuff that you see in Japan to kind of, shonens use this a lot when they do like the main character and the heroine or whatnot, the lead heroine. You see that a lot in that dynamic, and even in Hunter x Hunter, you see it with Gon and Killua. But you have the idiot, any other person that corrects the idiot, and a lot of times hits the idiot, shouts at him. And so what Nami does, Nami, she just completely throws Luffy under the bus. Like, she's giving him backhanded compliments like crazy, but at the same time, they make a lot of sense. And what she ends up saying, she says, like, look, man, I don't think you understand at this point. Like, I have to help Luffy. That's my captain. We've been through everything. And she says, like, hey, I don't have much of a choice. My captain, he talks big, but he doesn't know anything about the ocean. I have to be a good navigator, yo. And he has no sense of danger. He's so reckless. He'll get himself killed if I don't watch out for him. He's such a stupid pain in the neck. That's why I have to help him. Teach me all about the weather ball. And I like how when you get that, again, it's backhanded compliments, but what you're seeing out of all this is the fact that, Nami is coming from a sincere place. Because, you see her, she's laughing and smiling. She's got this serious look of determination. And when you find out that there's islands on the Grand Line that are raining lightning, and you find out everything that's not the Grand Line, the New World. But when you find out that that's happening, it's like what you saw on the Grand Line. You have no idea what's coming in the New World. And she's in the best place to not only learn about the seas of the New World, but to learn about the weather. And she's able to kind of travel around by staying in this island that she's on. So I thought that was pretty cool because it's essentially preparing her to be able to navigate Luffy and the others through some of the most dangerous obstacles that are awaiting them. And given all the chaos that's going on in the New World, when they got to be able to make a quick jump, she's got to be able to get them through there. When you really think about it, everybody is joking. Nami's so useless. Useless member of the crew. Ain't really like her. Okay, fuck you for a second. When you think about it, she's the most important member of the crew. Zoro sure as hell can't navigate a ship. Like, this is One Piece. They'll fucking end up in Naruto if this dude is navigating the ship. Luffy's big idea of navigating is just, let's just set sail. We end up where we end up. At this point, the guy would never find the One Piece. Maybe Franky could build something, but Franky doesn't know the first thing about the ocean. Nico Robin, we already discussed Nico Robin. If it ain't in hieroglyphics, she don't know what the fuck to do. And Sanji has an eternal hard on, so he can't pay attention to nothing. Usopp will probably tell lies saying I know where to go when he has no idea. Brook's too busy trying to look up skirts to see panties. And you got Chopper. Enough said. You got Chopper. You got Chopper. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So you need Nami at this point. So I like how Oda just kind of slipped that in there to show the importance of the character. And, again, for Brook's part, I don't really care for Brook's part of this story. Though I think it's pretty cool the fact that you see the flashback and Brook's just all like, yeah, I'm gonna get better at music and bring laughter. Luffy made me part of a crew for the first time. Didn't really care about Franky's part. I mean, yeah, Franky is going to make upgrades to 1000 Sunny, but that's the most obvious thing. I could have done without seeing that part of the chapter, though it was pretty funny the fact that Franky got his face burned off, got the tiger mask, and the Navy's on the island looking for him. So there's a sense of conflict there. It's almost like he's back at Water 7, because at Water 7, it's a little bit of a misfit and all that, and you had the Galea Company. I thought that was pretty cool, how Oda kind of set that one up. Usopp's finding all out about these different plants and the seeds on the islands and the animals. Usopp's like, I just gotta get stronger. It's like, yeah, Usopp, like, you sat around, you literally went from being really, really slim and trim to now you look like you're part of, literally he looks like he's on my 600-pound life. And just by getting up and looking for some food under a rock, he probably lost 10 pounds. So I thought that was pretty cool, and the fact that you see Usopp doing it. I'm going to play into a stereotype for a second here, right? Like, Usopp's a brother, right? Oda don't understand, not all black people from Africa. You just put on there, like, if the Straw Hats from different countries, He be from Africa. Africa's a fucking continent. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, just a little small rant. But what I like about, you know, that is, you know, what you're going to see with Usopp. Usopp was, you know, super huge and heavy, right? Usopp gonna be like that dude, you know, for someone like my younger viewers, right? I know a lot of you guys still in school. So he's gonna be that dude that you saw 8th grade, he was a chub ball, right? Summer getting ready to come up. He make a decision. He says, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of looking like I got 6 left chins and I look like I got a stomach on top of my stomach going over the pants. I'm gonna do something about this. And you're gonna sit there and you're gonna hit the weights. Testosterone, everything just pumping. Usopp's trying to eat right. He's running around. Gonna be burning calories like crazy. You're gonna pop up and this dude's gonna drop a shit ton of weight. Because when you're that heavy, once you first start losing weight, a lot of it's water weight. You're gonna lose some muscle with it because you're that big anyway. You don't have that much muscle in your body anyway. And he's gonna start building himself up. And when that happens, you're gonna see this dude using some insane weapons. Because, I mean, his dad's a sharpshooter or whatnot. But even when you looked at his build, Usopp was a little thicker than everybody. Like, he was a little wiry, but he was a little thicker. He wasn't Hulk like Zoro. But when you stand him next to the guys, like, his frame looked like it could put on some more muscle. So I'm expecting Usopp to come back. Not necessarily like Zoro Jack. You know, Zoro's a workout freak. So unless Usopp is doing this shit for 5 years, we have a 5-year time skip, I don't expect him to get jacked like Zoro. Because, you know, even when you got newbie gains, you can't do it overnight. You know, it's one thing that a mentor of mine, I really like this line, right? Like, I use this all the time. You know, he said, hey, look, when you get that big, you don't put on that weight overnight. It happens over a gradual period. So losing it, you might see some results really quick on. But in order to lose it and then in order to build up, it's going to be a gradual process. You know, genetics, everything factor in, but you're not going to do it overnight. Some people do it quicker than others, but it's not going to happen overnight. And that's what's going to happen with Usopp. So I'm expecting Usopp to come back, you know, a lot leaner, trimmer, probably some hints of muscle on him. And he's going to be able to use some high-powered weapons. Because right now he's just using a fucking slingshot with all his little rinky-dink inventions for gunpowder and all this other shit. So exploding stars and all that. So I'm expecting Usopp to get some heavy-duty stuff and probably end up using, even if he keeps like the slingshot, probably, you know, have, you know, higher grade materials or whatnot. And so I think that's going to be cool. And the fact that he's on an island, we can probably learn some extra stuff where he can upgrade Nami's weapons. So I think that's nice. I like how the Straw Hats are working towards something. So my chapter question to you guys is, if you had to come up with a name for the workout plan that Usopp's on, right? Give me your most outlandish name that you have for Usopp's workout plan and his diet plan. What would you call that shit? Let me know. The most outlandish. And the craziest one, I'm going to pin that comment. So let me know. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.